Hey guys, what it always is. Thought I'd throw out one of those today. You see, your boy's a little happier today. Things are moving along. I'm starting to sing my song again. The sun is out. So it's all good for your boy. Getting there anyway. Haven't hit my crazy tired streak yet today, so I thought I better get the frick out in the secret bunker location and make my video before it's 9:30 and I'm dead tired. So, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today about coming out of depression and really what it feels like to be in depression without knowing the significance of what you're feeling. Very long introduction, I know, but let me break it down for you, as Major Payne would say. So, when you're depressed, you feel low as can be. You feel like nothing matters, you don't care about nothing, the world's getting ahead, you won't care. You'll be the only one sitting there when the bomb goes off, just staring at your wall, instead of you running around yelling and screaming, the world's over, the world's over. You're the one sitting there going, with the big grin on your face. So, you go to all the parties, or you sit in your house, you go to the store, you do all these things and think about how miserable you are, how you just can't wait for some day for that depression to finally be over. Well, let me tell you the one beautiful thing that a lot of you already know, but maybe some of you don't. There is a beauty to depression, and that is the feeling you get when you come out of the depression. But it's also interesting because I was thinking about something today that I hadn't really thought about, but makes complete sense. And that is that when you come out of the depression, you realize, if you will, just how depressed you were. That makes sense. When you're in it, as I said, you moan and groan and do all that bit. But it's when you come out of it that you really see how much it affected your life. You really see just how antisocial you were. How hygieneless you were, how much you really just didn't care about anything or anybody, how everything made you cry, how everything made you want to put your fist through a wall. You see how tired you really were, and you realize you couldn't get much more tired without being dead. You see, all these things came shooting back to me and are shooting back to me minute by minute as I ascend out of the depression. And it really is a feeling of coming out of the dark and into the light. It's like somebody reaching down into that well, and you can imagine their hand coming down and you reaching up and barely out of that darkness, and this big old hand, maybe we'll call it God's hand, starts to pull you up out of that well. And as you go up and your eyes start to look up and you start to see a little shimmer of light, and it gets bigger and bigger, and the hole gets bigger and bigger and bigger, until finally your head pops out of the top, and like a golfer coming out in the springtime, you look around and you go, Holy crap, there is still a world here. There is sun, the glorious sun is still shining after all these months. And unless you've gone through it, you just don't know how glorious that sun can be. I told the wife a while ago, I said, I can't wait for that euphoric moment when I see utter brilliance in everything. You see, when I meet full-on mania, I get that euphoria where the sun is just that much brighter, where the colors are more vibrant, where everything has more excess. And I understand for a lot of people that goes on for a while. Maybe all of their mania. For me, it lasts for just a few moments. But it's so beautiful. I remember on one of my videos last year, it's on my greatest hits as well, small clip, where I'm at the store and I look up and I'm like, I see the sun, it's the sun has come out, I can see the sun. Well, I realized a while ago, guys, that was the euphoria. I caught it on video. I was seeing the brilliant, glistening sun for the first time in months and months. I remember a couple years ago when I realized I was having that moment and I walked out the door and I said to my son, yo, Cheese, everything looks so much brighter today, doesn't it? It's like there's no haze, there's no smog, there's no crap in the air, dude. It's just brilliant sun. He looked around, he's like, okay. But to me, I was in that euphoric stage. I was seeing the full-on beauty. And a lot of you, as I said, have seen that beauty. I'm looking forward to it because I know it's on the way. Because as this darkness descends into the abyss, I come higher and higher up into the sky. Ain't there yet. I'm still working my way out of the well, but I've come up. I'm far enough to see the sun, and it's so beautiful. It makes me want to cry. So that's where we're at today. The mania is on the way. I'm starting to get more energy, more excitement, more life. I'm starting to realize all those depressive feelings and how intense they were, where I just didn't know if I was ever going to feel hope again. But I'm starting to feel all the beautiful things. I'm feeling myself come back to life. My creativity's coming back. With that in mind, within the next week here, I ain't telling y'all when it's going to be, but one of these days, you're going to pop on my video and you're going to see, bam! It's the greatest videos of the past year, and you're going to love it because it's going to be the best clips because they're my favorite clips, so of course they're the best. So another announcement with my vibrancy returning. I'm getting more excited about this group situation, revving up like an engine, getting this sucker ready to roll. Hope y'all ready to roll with that. Updates to come. So I hope y'all good. If you got that depression, there is light above. Just look up for that hand to come on down and pull you up out. It'll come at some point, even if it's not tomorrow. It could be the day after tomorrow. It's only hopefully a short time away. All right, guys. Take care. Love you. Bye.